cent, it is okay. So for 100 days, if you have darshan, it will add up to $1. And you can offer that to Devi Parashakti. And once the darshan is over, you can do namaskar and eat the banana, the betel leaf, and the betel nut, taking it as prasadam immediately. And the coins that you send, the coins that you collect, you can send it to the Los Angeles temple for the further procedures. And for those of you who might be wondering what exactly does this betel leaf and betel nut do, how will it benefit you? So this betel leaf and betel nut may look too small, but in a few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really Devi Parashakti is there. You will not take the Devi darshan for granted. Rituals will break your monotonous unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you and raise you to the powerful cognitions. It will break your unconscious behavior. And here all of you can now see how you can set up and arrange your tambulam. So you can keep the two betel leaves, betel nut, the banana, and the coin on a plate and keep it in front of the screen. You can also keep a few additional items as shown in the image, such as some flowers, kumkum, turmeric, glass bangles, and a coconut. But the four basic items is the betel leaf, the betel nut, the banana, and the coin. So you can arrange the items in a plate, keep it in front of the screen as you receive Devi Parashakti. So the next time you're arranging to the items to receive Devi Parashakti, you can also arrange the tambulam to receive her in a very traditional way. And with that, we come to a conclusion of this segment where we have learned who is Devi Parashakti and how we can receive her. So we'll be moving to the further segments of this program where in the next segment, all of you will be learning what Devi Parashakti has revealed in the Akashic readings and how important it is for us to understand, internalize, and follow what Devi Parashakti has revealed on all the various topics on the cause and the solutions for all the problems that humanity is going through especially during this pralaya pandemic. So please stay tuned for the next segment and we will be back after a really short break.
Yes. So let us understand what Devi Parashakti has revealed for humanity during this time. Devi has been continuously blessing us, guiding us, and ensuring that we are staying safe during this pandemic, during this pralaya. Let us understand what Devi Parashakti has revealed and how those revelations have manifested in our everyday reality. Yeah. So let us understand the what Devi Parashakti has revealed as the 8 methods to protect yourself and prevent COVID-19. This is a very beautiful revelation made by Devi Parashakti. So let us understand each step more in depth and how we can apply them in our lives. As many of us have been struggling during this pandemic, during this pralaya, and are many of us have been exposed or are being exposed on the regular basis to coronavirus or people who may be infected with coronavirus. So the best way to prevent yourself is through these prevent yourself from getting COVID-19 is through these 8 methods revealed by Devi Parashakti. So we will get right into that in a moment. And in the meantime, if you would like to ask any questions to Devi Parashakti during the live Akashic Parashakti Akashic reading, you are more than welcome to do so. In order to do this, you can first become a member of the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. And then you can go ahead and ask your questions in the live YouTube comments. Sorry for the technical glitch, dear viewers. Let's now enter into the segment and understand what Devi Parashakti has revealed about the 8 steps to prevent yourself from COVID-19. So let's first understand the compassion of the avatar. In the Guru Padika Stotram composed by Adi Shankaracharya, the very first verse describes how the Guru Padika, the sacred feet of the Guru, is the boat that helps us cross the Ananta Samsara Samudra, the seemingly endless ocean of samsara or suffering. And this verse translates, salutations to the sandals of my Guru, which is a boat which helps me cross the endless ocean of life, which endows me with the sense of devotion to my Guru, and by worship of which I attain the dominion of renunciation. Many of us have been feeling stuck in the same storming and raging ocean, being unable to navigate ourselves and lost in the overwhelming vastness of the suffering that surrounds us during the Pralaya, the great deluge. Our loved ones are dying due to the pandemic. Our homes are being destroyed due to the natural disasters. Social institutions are crumbling, and the whole of humanity is in a desperate and dire need of hope. And you can see how people are being affected during this pandemic. And the Cosmic Mother has come down just to relieve the suffering of humanity. And it is at this time that the Supreme Concept of Hinduism, the incarnation of the cosmic consciousness, out of his love and compassion, having taken the spiritual responsibility for the superconscious breakthrough of humanity, has been continuously manifesting Devi Parashakti to guide and heal each and every one of us. And Devi Parashakti has guided the whole of humanity in the form of revelations of profound sacred secrets of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and by showing us the future regarding the global issues, the COVID pandemic, natural disasters such as fires, floods, and more, and even the twisted human conspiracies and underground wars, which have not surfaced to common knowledge as yet. Let us look at the revelations made by Devi Parashakti on the 8 methods to protect yourself from COVID-19. Let us watch the video first and understand what Devi has revealed.
Parashodasi Meenakshi, Parameshwari Meenakshi, Parashakti Meenakshi, இங்கு எழுந்து அருளினோம் எல்லோர்க்கும் ஞானமும் தன்மையும் தந்திட நன்மையெல்லாம் அளித்திட நாமே வந்தோம் இங்கு கைலாசத்தின் சுவாமினியாய் பரமசிவன் கிரகத்திருந்து நம் அனுக்கிரகத்தினால் நித்யானந்தன் விக்கிரகமாய் மலர்ந்தோம். உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் நல்லதை செய்திட, நன்மையை சொல்லிட, தர்மார்த்த காம மோக்ஷம் எனும் புருஷார்த்தங்கள் நாளும் பொங்கி மலர்ந்திட வந்தேன் இங்கு. மாந்தர்கள் கொடுந்தொற்று கொரோனா கண்டு அஞ்ச வேண்டாம். 8 வழியின் மூலமாகவும் எண்ணத்தில் தியானித்து என்னை பிரார்த்தித்தல் ஒன்று, சமூக வலைதளங்கள் மூலமாய் என்னைச் சரணடைதல். 2, எங்கெல்லாம் என் மகமாயி வடிவத்தில் நான் குடிகொண்டிருக்கின்றேனோ அங்கெல்லாம் பூமிதித்து என்னை வழிபடுவது. 3, நெஞ்சில் மஞ்சள் தடவி வேப்பம் சாரருந்தி தினந்தோறும் என்னை தியானிப்பது. 4, நிர்விகல்ப நிலையிருந்து நித்யானந்தத்தை நிறைத்து உயிர்வது. 5, சிவ 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 எனும் பிரபஞ்ச பெரும் நாதத்தை அஜபா ஜபமாய் நிகழ்த்தல். 6, நிறைவான பூரண மனத்தோடு வாழைப்பழத்தோலும் வெங்காயமும் குதிகாலில் வைத்து பத்திட்டு நித்திரையில் அடங்குவது. 7, பூரணமாய் பரிபூரணமாய் அருணாச்சல ஸ்மரணையில் நினைப்பும் மறப்பும் அருந்த உணர்வு ஸ்மரணையில் அகம் அகம் என ஸ்புரிக்கும் அருணாச்சல ஸ்மரணையில் ஆனந்த ஸ்புரணத்தில் இருப்பது. 8 எனும் 8 முறையிலும் என எண்ணியோர் அத்துணை பேருக்கும் இல்லை கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் தாக்கமும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் பயமும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் மயக்கமும் வாழ்வீர்கள் வளத்தொடு நல் ஞானம் யோகத்தொடு நாமே நிம்மோடு நானே நீயாய் நீயே நானாய் நல்வாழ்வு வாழ்வீர்கள். 8இல் 1 செய்தாலும் கொரோனா உங்களை எட்டவிடாது காப்பு.
Yes. Let us understand these revelations not into English. Yes. They revealed, oh, humans, don't be scared of the deadly infection corona. Through these 8 ways, 1, praying and meditating on me, 2, surrendering to me through social media, 3, wherever I am residing, worshiping me by doing fire walking, 4, applying turmeric in the chest, drinking neem juice, and meditating on me every day, 5, being in the unclutched state, filling with eternal bliss. Six, doing Ajaba Ajaba, the cosmic sound, Shiva, 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 with complete mind. 7, with complete mind, applying banana peel and onion in the heels and going to sleep. And 8, being in the state beyond any remembrance or forgetting in the Arunachala Swarana that blossoms as aham, aham in the state of Ananda Swarana. Everyone who thinks on me through these 8 ways, they will not have effects of Corona. They don't have fear and delusion of Corona. You will live with prosperity, with wisdom and fortune, me with you as me as you. You will live good life, even if you do one of these 8 ways. I will protect you. Corona will not reach you. Don't have fear, O people. Be blissful. In Devi Parashakti has revealed the 8 methods to protect all of us from COVID-19. Let us understand each of these methods and the benefits and the science behind each method. The first method that Devi Parashakti revealed was praying and meditating on me, Devi Parashakti. Let us understand this. Scientists extensively studied meditation and the effects of meditation on our physical and emotional well-being. And Healthline has listed out 12 science-based benefits of meditation. And these include reducing stress, controlling anxiety, promoting emotional health, enhancing self-awareness, lengthening attention span. It may reduce age-related memory loss. It can generate kindness. It may help fight addictions. It improves sleep. It helps control pain. It can decrease the blood pressure and is easily accessible anywhere. And the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has studied how meditation has a direct impact on our physical as well as our mental well-being. And another study by the Cambridge University Press reiterates the necessity of meditation during times of crisis such as COVID-19. So the avatar himself has directly demonstrated how meditation can impact our brain. So let us watch that video and understand directly from these studies how meditation impacts our brain.
Nithyananda participates and encourages scientific researchers to derive evidences for meditation and healing through meditation. Dr. R. Murli Krishna, President, COO, Integris Mental Health and James L. Hall Jr., Center for Mind, Body and Spirit, Oklahoma in US, and his team invited Nithyananda to derive scientific evidences for meditation and the state of his enlightenment.
When Swamiji came, I have requested him to do one thing. I asked him, would you be willing to undergo some scientific investigation of the meditation process? He very cheerfully agreed without one complaint. He went for 3 repeat sessions for PET scanning and 3 repeat sessions for quantitative EEG sessions. And these are really not very easy tests to go through. It requires a lot of patience and a lot of willingness to do that. So we did that, because if a meditation process is doing something to your brain, we should be able to detect that. Scientific findings are verifiable. They're replicable. You can replicate them, duplicate them. So Swamiji went through those sessions and we found some interesting findings.
In PET scan, they inject a radioactive dye which goes and sits in parts of the brain that are active. In the normal, non-meditative state, the brain is very active. And when we are seeing someone, the rear end of the brain, the visual cortex, is very active, as shown in the diagram.
Usually the brain is so active, there are 100 billion brain cells there. But what meditation does is something very interesting. It shows the frontal lobes getting more active. The frontal lobe is where you have judgment, wisdom, reasoning. Here are some of the brain scans I'm going to share with you. This is alert, non-meditative state. The second one is 30 minutes into 30 minutes meditation. Look at the frontal lobes, how they light it up. They light it up big time. 60 minutes of deep meditation, and here is a deep, deep level of meditation where it lights up significantly right here, right in the middle, probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches deeper. What's interesting was Swami was inside, and that's the last part of that one. See that light right here? So what's interesting was I've never seen that before in my life. So the other parts I've seen may not be to the extent that Swamiji showed, but this is something interesting. There is something called dopamine, which is a chemical our brain is involved in. Dopamine is produced mostly in this area. And when you have any pleasurable feeling in your body, it is mediated through dopamine. It's a neuroreceptor. It's a chemical that transmits messages of pleasure. It basically evokes pleasure chemical. You eat the same thing is with visual pleasures you have. Beautiful people, beautiful sceneries, nature, whatever gives you pleasure. It's mediated through dopamine. Everything that human being experiences involves dopamine. But what's interesting is that you and I have the potential to create our own dopamine in a big way. So I named it, for lack of a word in the past, the D spot, which is the dopamine spot. If you can discover your D spot, you got it made in life. The D really stands for divine spot. The D also stands for delight, and the dopamine spot. What's also interesting is that he could, at will, go in and out of those states. Those are some of the findings I want to share with you. There's so much more talk about physiology of mind and brain and the body. It's a fascinating field that this is something that all human beings can relate to, can apply in our own lives. Not only a sophisticated knowledge, but these things have application in daily life for all of us.
Nithyananda's system of free healing, known as Nithya spiritual healing, has been baffling the medical world, curing diseases from migraine to cancer. Qualified people are also initiated to become healers. The complete report of the research conducted on Nithyananda's neurological system can be found in the book Mystic Phenomena, Scientific Data.
Yes. Now that we've understood the impact of meditation, let us understand what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revealed about prayer and how puja is the best stress buster. Let us watch that video now.
If you are not allowed to do yoga, made to believe early morning sleep is the best thing in your life, you are tortured, you are abused, your divine rights are violated. If you are constantly inspired to do yoga early morning, Brahma Muhurta time, and everyday puja, sit that 30-40 minutes and melt down by feeling connection. Understand? Nothing can be compared to prayer to bust your stress. I tell you, prayer is the best stress buster. Deep feeling connection and tears rolling in your eyes and melting down. Prayer to Paramashiva. Intense yearning, Vyakulata, talking to Paramashiva, relating to Paramashiva. Nothing can be compared to that to bust your stress. I tell you, every day puja is an ultimate recharging experience. If you do every day puja, the kind of the stress-free life you will live, your whole biological clock will be aligned to Kailasa. I tell you, I have seen the people who have the habit of Nitya Puja live long. Not just long, happy. In my whole life, it is Nitya Puja that gave me all the best things of life. Every day puja, relating with the deities is the best stress buster. Touch the deities, do decoration, dress up. Even now, my best time of the day is when I sit with my deities. When I sit with my deities, dress up the deities, jewel them, spend time with them, talk to them, intensely pray, deeply connect and pray. Understand? You do not know the power of Archavatara. God landing in physical deity form. Never underestimate the power of Archavatara. The Archavatara is equivalent to living avatara. What living avatar can do to you, an Archavatara can do. Atma Linga I am giving to all of you is literally living Archavatara. It's a piece of God. Literally.
Yes. And the next method Parashakti has revealed is surrendering to Devi Parashakti through social media. And there are various ways that you can do this. So let's now go through those various methods. Yes. The first method is by liking and following the Kailasa HDH Nithyananda Facebook page. Before that, you can also go ahead and join as a member on the YouTube channel, and you can ask your questions in the live video during the live Parashakti Akashic readings. You can also like and follow the Facebook page, the Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Facebook page. And you can go ahead and ask your questions during the live chat, during the live Parashakti Akashic readings. And you can also follow us on Twitter at Sri Nithyananda. And you can ask your questions in a reply to the tweet and with the hashtag Ask the Avatar. And you can also follow us on Instagram at Sri Nithyananda and ask your questions in the comments section as well. And the last way is by asking on WhatsApp. You can search kailasa.org and go to the WhatsApp chat box that pops up, and you can ask your questions in the chat box. So all of your questions will be seen and be answered by Devi Parashakti, will be attended to by Devi Parashakti herself. You can watch the video of Devi Parashakti blessing people.
காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினி உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். காளியின்
Yes, we can see the other method. Yes. So Devi Parashakti is also revealed wherever I am residing, worshiping me by doing fire walking. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revealed that fire walking is an alchemy process, and our rishis and munis have been adepts and masters in every field, whether health or keeping the society safe in every field. So all the vratams, the pujas, the spiritual techniques, religious rituals, anything they designed is highly scientific and directly useful to the life. And in the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's own words, coronavirus will not affect you at all because that firewalking time, that small blisters you get just shoots up your whole immunity. That power, the power to protect yourself from any virus or any problem. It's actually a powerful technique. It's a very powerful technique followed in those days, especially during this season. And especially that is done very traditionally, systematically. If you had even small blisters, and even if you did not have any blisters, you are protected already from corona problem. You will not be affected at all. Corona will not work on you. It will not affect you. And don't worry, it is a traditional way of making you immune. Actually, it's a traditional vaccination process. It's 11 feet length, the burning live charcoal on which you are supposed to walk with the traditional powerful music, which activates your lymph system. That mukulam, we call it, in the back of the neck. This music will feel like it is hitting the back of your neck, and your whole detox system will be awakened in that peak altered state of consciousness. You should walk on fire, not just like that. Will walk. You will first awaken, trigger the detox system, and then walk on the fire, the 11 feet fire pit. If you do for one fire walking, you are absolutely protected from corona. Pray to Mahamariamman and do the fire walking. That is it. It's like a traditional, powerful vaccination. Pray to Parashakti Mahamari, do the Pati Patni Vratam, and do the fire walking. You will be protected from corona problem. So let us understand the science behind fire walking as revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself.
All these transmutation processes means balancing the system and awakening the whole consciousness to your whole body is what I call transmutation processes. Some parts of your body becomes insensitive to the existence because of the job it is doing, like a feet. Because of the continuous walking, it becomes insensitive. Your cheeks, how they are sensitive, they don't become they lose sensitivity to the reality. But for the complete Kundalini awakening, your whole body needs to be alive and experiencing the reality and ability to experience the higher consciousness. That is the reason we have the process of fireworking.
Yes, now let us watch the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself doing the fire walking in Tiruvannamalai, the birthplace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
சத்தியம் காத்திடும் உத்தமத்தியே சத்குருவாய் வந்த நித்திய தாயே வேதங்கள் வணங்கிடும் ஆதியும் நீயே ஜோதிமலையிலே அவதரித்தாயே அவனியை பேணும் ஞானமும் நீயே அக்னி வடிவிலே அருள் புரிந்தாயே நீனிலே பிறந்தவளே நித்ய ஆனந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி தீனிலே பிறந்தவளே நித்ய ஆனந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி கர்மங்களை கொன்றிட வந்தாய் நித்யானந்த தர்ம மண்ணில் வென்றிட வந்தாய் கர்மங்களை கொன்றிட வந்தாய் நித்யானந்த தர்ம மண்ணில் வென்றிட வந்தாய் தீனிலே பிறந்தவளே நித்ய ஆனந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி
the science behind firewalking. Yes. See the science behind the firewalking. Sorry for the technical glitch. We will be going back to the slide with the scientific study of the effects of firewalking.
Bididi. It is not, I'm not talking from air, I'm talking from ground. In Bididi, before we came to that land, 30 borewells were dug, no water. Now, from the day we came till now, we have water for 10,000 people to live comfortably in that very land. It's only pouring, pouring Karumari's grace wherever we started ashram. Nature completely cooperates because we know biology, whole biology thinks. If you are having bitter relationships in your life, just start drinking bitter neem juice every morning. The problem will be solved. Understand, if you are irritated, even if you don't react, even if you don't talk to people, you release that kind of vibes. Take Haritaki, you will see you release sweet kind of vibes. Take neem juice, you release healing, compassionate vibes. A woman who applies neem powder and takes bath, who applies turmeric powder and takes bath, is equivalent to Karumari Mahamayi. That neem paste and turmeric powder, if a woman takes bath with that, she is equivalent to Mahamayi. She is embodiment of Karumari because she will be manifesting that same vibes of Karumari. I sincerely recommend people start doing all these activities like applying neem paste and taking bath, applying haritaki powder and taking bath, applying turmeric powder and taking bath, applying basma and taking bath, especially for men, basma, for women, neem paste and turmeric paste. All four can be used by both all genders. That is different. If you want specific, I'll recommend the neem and turmeric for female body, haritaki and basma for male body. Understand your whole biology things. Working on whole biology changes the whole life. So, now with this understanding the whole biology things, think Mahavagya. This is Ajapa Ajapa. Think Mahavagya. With the understanding your whole biology thinks. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Blessings to all of you. start manifesting powers now.
Yes. So let us understand the benefits of turmeric as well. So turmeric has been studied pretty extensively by science, and the primary agent in turmeric, which is the active ingredient, is curcumin, and it has been shown in the last 2 decades to be a potent immunomodulator agent that can modulate the activation of various immune cells. And curcumin can also downregulate the expression of various pro-inflammatory cytokines, and chemokines. So and steam can also help you in fighting against corona, and it is a very important part of Ayurveda.